Before you give up, before you decide that nothing is changing, before you convince yourself that your prayers are not being heard, stop and listen carefully, because this moment might be more important than you realize. There are seasons in life when everything feels heavy, when progress feels invisible, when hope feels smaller than your fear, and when the future feels uncertain. You wake up, you try again, you push through, but deep inside you wonder if it is even worth it. You ask yourself how much longer you have to wait, how much stronger you have to be, how many more lessons you have to learn before something finally shifts. But what if this very pressure you are feeling is proof that something significant is about to happen? What if the resistance is not there to stop you but to strengthen you? Think about how pressure works. Pressure can break something fragile, but it can also create something valuable. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Muscles grow under resistance. Character develops under testing. And faith becomes real when it is tested. If your life feels stretched right now, it may not be because you are failing. It may be because you are expanding. Expansion never feels comfortable. Growth never feels easy. Transformation never feels instant. You may feel like you are behind everyone else, like your timeline is slower, like your progress is invisible. But comparison is a trap that steals gratitude and confidence. Your journey is unique. Your timing is intentional. Your process is personal. Just because someone else is ahead in one area does not mean you are behind in your purpose. Sometimes you are being built quietly so that when your moment arrives, you can handle it without falling apart. There are blessings that require maturity. There are opportunities that require stability. There are doors that require preparation. If those doors open too early, you might walk through them without the strength to stay there. So the waiting is not wasted. The delay is not denial. The silence is not abandonment. It is alignment. There are things shifting around you that you cannot see yet. Conversations happening that you are unaware of. Situations rearranging in ways that will benefit you later. You might feel forgotten, but you are not invisible. You might feel alone, but you are not unsupported. The fact that you are still standing proves that you are being sustained. Look at what you have survived already. Look at the storms that did not destroy you. Look at the heartbreak that did not end you. Look at the failures that taught you lessons instead of defining your identity. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. You have endured more than you ever imagined you could. And that endurance is not accidental. It is preparation. There is a version of you that is emerging through this season. A wiser version. A calmer version. A more grounded version. A version that does not panic as easily. A version that trusts more deeply. But becoming that version requires discomfort. It requires letting go of old mindsets. It requires releasing fear. It requires surrendering control. Control feels safe, but control limits growth. When you surrender, you allow something greater to guide your steps. And surrender does not mean doing nothing. It means doing your part and trusting the outcome. It means showing up daily even when motivation is low. It means praying even when answers are delayed. It means believing even when evidence is limited. You may be in a season where you feel misunderstood. People may not see your effort. They may not understand your struggle. They may judge your progress. But not everyone is meant to understand your journey. Some people only see the surface. They do not see the battles you fight internally. They do not see the discipline you practice privately. They do not see the tears you wipe away silently. But growth that happens in private produces strength that lasts in public. You do not need everyone's approval to fulfill your purpose. You need consistency. You need patience. You need courage. There will be moments when doubt whispers louder than faith. Moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. Moments when the dream feels unrealistic. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the calling on your heart. Remind yourself that nothing meaningful comes without effort. The road may be longer than you expected, but length does not mean failure. It means depth. It means foundation. It means endurance is being built into your character. And endurance is what carries you through seasons when emotions fluctuate. Feelings change. Circumstances shift. But commitment keeps you steady. Stay committed to growth. Stay committed to integrity. Stay committed to hope. Even when results are slow, progress is still happening. A small improvement today compounds into major transformation tomorrow. One disciplined habit repeated daily can change your entire future. One decision to forgive can free years of emotional weight. One choice to believe again can restart your momentum. Do not underestimate small steps. They lead to big destinations. You may want instant clarity, but clarity often comes after obedience. You may want immediate peace, but peace often follows trust. You may want guaranteed outcomes, but faith moves without guarantees. That is what makes it powerful. You are learning to walk forward without seeing the entire path. You are learning to trust without controlling every detail. You are learning to remain steady when everything around you feels uncertain. That is growth. That is strength. That is preparation. There is a shift coming in your life. It may not be loud. It may not be dramatic. But it will be undeniable. One day you will notice that what once hurt you no longer controls you. What once scared you no longer intimidates you. What once delayed you no longer blocks you. And you will realize that the difficult season you wanted to escape was the very season that built your resilience. Nothing you are experiencing right now is meaningless. The tears matter. The prayers matter. The effort matters. Even when no one applauds, even when no one notices, even when no one understands, it still matters. Keep building. Keep believing. Keep trusting the unseen work that is happening within you. Because the greatest transformations often begin internally before they become visible externally. The person you are becoming is more important than the situation you are escaping. When your character grows, your capacity grows. When your capacity grows, your opportunities grow. And when your opportunities grow, your impact grows. You are not stuck. You are developing. You are not lost. You are learning. You are not defeated. You are being refined. And refinement requires fire. But fire does not destroy gold. It removes impurities. The fire in your life is removing doubt, insecurity, fear, and limitation. What remains will be stronger, clearer, more confident. So if today feels hard, let it shape you, not break you. If this week feels heavy, let it train you, not stop you. If this month feels uncertain, let it stretch you, not scare you. You are closer than you think. Closer to clarity. Closer to breakthrough. Closer to peace. Closer to purpose. Stay steady. Stay grounded. Stay hopeful. The chapter you are in is not the final chapter. The struggle you feel is not the final outcome. The delay you experience is not the final decision. Your story is still unfolding. And the best part of your story is not behind you. It is ahead of you. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Something greater is forming through this very season. And when it finally reveals itself, you will understand why you had to walk through everything you did. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain. Not the waiting. Not the silence. It was all shaping you for what is coming next.